Happy 4th of July! Like my new hat? Kinda represents the, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, the festivities of Independence Day. At least over here in the US. I don't know about the rest of the world. Alright. But anyways, I know some of y'all are a bit confused, saying like, I thought I wasn't gonna be doing a stream tonight. Well, I thought so too, but then I remember, my Creature of the Week streams. They're kind of short. I'll be able to do them. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. And speaking of which, we are gonna be talking about, let's see, scribble, 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 scribble. Give me just a second. Scribble, scribble, scribble. We'll be talking about the Scorpion Man. And this is gonna be kind of exciting for a creature to come back to. Anyways, let us begin. Scorpion Man, aka Girtablullu, and well, here's where I do my mispronunciation. Aqrabuamelu are a race of mythical centaur-like creatures told in Mesopotamia mythologies. Scorpion men are described as a centaur-like creature except for being half scorpion. They have the head and upper torso of a man, normally bearded ones at that, while having a lower body of a scorpion. This includes the claws and tail of a scorpion too. But in some visual arts from the ancient past, like the Assyrian intaglio, they can appear somewhat different too. This may include having humanoid feet instead of the scorpion feet, and sometimes having wings. In others, like the Blue-ray artwork that's now resting at the Pint Museum, a scorpion man lower half appears like a scorpion tail along with human legs coming out. But most agree that the centaur looks is the most common selection of the Girtablullu. According to Mesopotamia myths, the first scorpion men appear as one of the 11 different kind of monsters that Tiamat produced. Hang on. Blah. Blah. Here we go. Tiamat was a goddess of the primordial sea, and her... Oh my goodness, I misread. She was the goddess of the primordial sea that appears as a sea dragon. She and her husband, Abzu, the fresh underground water god, bore many of the deities, including Anu and Id. Anu and Id gave birth to Marduk, the Babylonian kingly god. Soon a conflict broke out, which resulted in Id killing Abzu. Okay, it's been a while since I've done these Creature of the Weeks. You're gonna have to forgive my pronunciation problems. Anyways, basically put, Id killed Abzu. And Tiamat, she was enraged. In fact, because of the death of her husband, she ended up giving birth to 11 different kinds of monsters, collectively known as the monsters of Tiamat. This included the Scorpion Man, which was an army in and of itself, with these beasts having their heads up in the sky and having powerful glares that caused death. Tiamat waged war using the Girtablullu as her main forces alongside other monstrous beings, which includes Bashmu, a venomous horn and ringed snake, Usumgallu, the dragon lion hybrid demon, Kusarikku, the bullman beast, and other monsters that were led by her son Kingu, who commanded the Scorpion Men to take down the gods. But the Girtablullu, along with Tiamat and her, pretty much her whole side, was defeated by Marduk, who led the Anunnakis. Now, you would think that the Scorpion Men were killed off, just like how Tiamat was, right? Well, that wasn't the case. Some of the monsters of Tiamat, like the Scorpion Men, were spared and given new purpose for the gods. In the case of the Scorpion Men, they were assigned as powerful warriors and were given to Shamash, the sun god, as a servant. In the epic of Gilgamesh, two of the Girtablullu was assigned as guardians to guard the gates that led to Perugi, the Babylonian underworld, on Mount Mashu. The two Scorpion Men will open the gates for Shamash when he comes out of the gate at morning and close the gates for Shamash when he returned to the underworld. When Gilgamesh met the two gigantic scorpion men at the gate, he described them as having terror of awesome and having a glare of death. So yeah, scorpion men were pretty much around. Now, the Aqrabuamelu, I'm just gonna say Girtablullu for now on, because I can pronounce that pretty good. Anyways, the Scorpion Men were born as powerful fighters for Tiamat to wage war against the Anunnaki. As such, they have amazing, incredible power. One of these, of course, is their physical powers. They must have absolute strength, speed, durability, and combat powers in order to combat against the gods. Also being part scorpion, they can use their claws and venom-tipped tails to deliver powerful blows. They are also capable of fighting and potentially killing gods as well, since they were born to fight against them in the first place. They may also have powers to induce pure terror onto their enemies, and having deadly glazes. Yes, they have deadly glazes. No, I meant deadly gaze against mortal creatures as they are described as that. But despite their terrifying power, they can still be overcome by the Divine. They also said to have a weakness to heroes like Gilgamesh as well. When looking at Girtablulus, they remind you of the centaurs, with the upper half being human and the lower half being that of an animal. That might be because of how scorpion men and centaurs belong to a grouping of mythical creatures with their upper human half and lower animal halves. Turns out there's a bunch of other mythical creatures that are like scorpion men. Centaurs and Onocentaurs are one of these from Greek mythology. Also, there's another one that is surprisingly from Mesopotamia as well, and that is the Urmahlullu. Urmahlullu. Yeah. Anyways, these are like the Girtablulus, except their lower half is that of lions. And like scorpion men, they too are guardians that they fight against evil spirits. Others include the Anggitay, the Philippines female horned centaurs, and the Elaphocentuars, Italian deer centaurs. So yeah, there's basically a bunch of tar creatures. Now, scorpion men and centaurs kind of share some similarities, being made by the Divine, having an animal lower half, and being fierce fighters. But those aren't the only shared similarities. Do y'all remember back in my Centaur Creature of the Week, which you guys should totally check out, by the way, which is on my YouTube page? But anyways, I pretty much revealed that there is like a female counterpart to the centaurs. Well, did you know that the scorpion man also has scorpion woman? Yep, scorpion men also have a female counterpart known as the scorpion woman. They were told in the epic of Gilgamesh tale, where Gilgamesh encountered the Girtablullu. One of them hollered for his assumed wife that Gilgamesh got the flesh of a god, to which he replied back that he's only too dirt of a god. This shows that the scorpion woman are presumed wives of the scorpion men. Then again, being a female counterpart, they too could be fierce fighters. Either way, I do not want to mess with the angry woman with a scorpion stinger. Oh. Give me a second. Anyways. Is it working now? Oh, it's working now! Okay. So, turns out that machine that I turn on will cause my thing to go bad. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning, am I? Dang it! This sucks. Let's see. Okay, I was at the part with the either way I don't want to mess with the angry woman with a scorpion tail, lol. Okay, so I didn't get that far off behind. Anyways, let's restart from there. Scorpion men were once feared as powerful beasts ready to fight against the gods, or are guardians that can submit mortals with fear and death in their glaze. They are told in the epic of Gilgamesh, for even he was impressed by these beings. The story of the Girtablullu has survived from ancient Mesopotamia and are now told in modern medias and pop cultures, ranging from movies to games and books. In movies and TV series, you have the ending villain, who was a scorpion man-like beast in The Mummy Return. Treasure Planet got a scorpion man-like alien named Scroop. The TV series Lost Girl features a scorpion man as a dark fae elder who happened to have a scorpion tail. For cartoons, a villain named Scorpion Man was a mutant that the Spy Girls had to fight in Totally Spies. Marvel Spider-Man animated series and the comics got a villain named Scorpion that appears like a Scorpion Man. With anime, One Piece got Daifugo, who ate the Smile Scorpion Fruit, and Scorpion Lady, who also ate a Scorpion Smile Fruit. Gurren Lagann got a Supreme General named Adele, who got a scorpion tail on her end. And there's the celestial spirit Scorpio from Fairy Tail. With video games, Asian mythology's got Scorpion Man, who's also based on the Scorpion King. Dante series features both Scorpion Man and women as enemies. Mega Man features Mega Scorpio as a boss in Mega Man X7. And EverQuest got Scorpion, half Scorpion, half Kasar Girtablullu, made by the Sorcerer Emperor Baron Satir. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. Anyways, books also features the Girtablullu, including weird and wild creatures that talked about the mythical Scorpion Man. Oh man. Looks like I had a autocorrection on my notes. Anyways, what was the book? I'm gonna have to look this up again. Let's see. Scorpion Man. Where, right? You know what? I'm gonna skip that book. I don't got time to look it up. Anyways, there was this book that had scorpion-human hybrids made by the character Big Bad, and Underworld that happens to have the character Kingu as a cursed scorpion man instead of being a different being. Even Magic the Gathering's got Soul Stingers, a gray Girtablullu demons. And to pretty much wrap everything up, the Scorpion Men are powerful beings of war, birthed by Tiamat to slay the gods, but instead have become fierce warriors that even Gilgamesh have respect for. These towering creatures with their gaze of death and terror of all have inspired the ancient people of Mesopotamia, seeing them from monstrous beasts to respected guardians of the sun god. And with that, we have included the Scorpion Man. So what do you guys think of these creatures? Do you think that they are powerful beings? Do you think that they have that deadly gaze and inspiring terror? Would you like not to get stung by your scorpion tail? Let me know in the comment section whenever I load this up on YouTube. And with that, that pretty much concludes our Creature of the Week stream. Now, for our next Creature of the Week, we will be talking about a certain type of yokai from Japanese mythology that are big, red, and hulking. I'll let you guys figure out what that is later on after this. So yeah, that pretty much concludes everything. And let's see. Boy, they are really going off with the fireworks, aren't they? Anyways, tomorrow I will still be doing the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that's actually gonna be my 4th of July stream, because I'm gonna have maybe like a new opening and stuff. Well, opening slash closing, but I'm gonna have like a happy 4th, even though it's not technically 4th. I may change it to Independence Day. Don't know if I may have time to animate fireworks and stuff. We'll have a hat, so that's gonna be fun. So yeah, y'all come check me out tomorrow. I'll probably start the stream at about 10 p.m. CST time. So hopefully I'll see y'all there. And with all that out of the way, thank you guys for coming on this fantastic Creature of the Week stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did, as we got to learn about the inspiring terror and the deadly powers of the Girtabullus, aka Scorpion Men. And if you wish to see more of these, check me out on my YouTube page. Also, check me... Ooh, I lost my voice there. Anyways, check me out on my Twitch, along with both YouTube pages and Twitter. And with that, I bid this show adieu, and this class adjourn. Oh man, what a horrible, horrible class experience. Anyways, see you guys. So long. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.